until you hear from SOS. Ransomware has become a digital epidemic for the public sector, which often manages large, tangled webs of computer networks running older software with limited budgets to defend them. Police departments in Illinois, Maine, Massachusetts, and Tennessee have all opted to pay the ransom demands to get back their data. Unfortunately, Florida has become a target in recent weeks, and with the recent success of cyber criminals extracting over $1 million from local Florida governments, this could just be the beginning of a larger epidemic. Recently, hackers launched a cyber attack that disabled Lake City, Florida's computer and phone systems, paralyzing staff with a ransomware attack. The staff of the small North Florida town worked with the FBI and an outside security consultant to restore phone lines, email, and online utility payments, but in the end, city leaders called an emergency meeting and reluctantly approved paying the hackers the ransom they demanded, 42 Bitcoin. That came out to about $460,000. It was the second city to agree to a large ransom in 2 weeks. Riviera Beach in Florida's Palm Beach County signed off on an extraordinary $600,000 payment just last week, also in Bitcoin, and that currency, as you know, is difficult to trace. As in Riviera Beach, most of Lake City's ransom will be paid by insurance money, so only about $10,000 will come out of the city's bank account. Now, the FBI, as it typically does, recommended against agreeing to the hackers' demands, but it was decided that a prolonged recovery time would have cost taxpayers more, so there was no guarantee that the attackers would release the city's data even after it was paid. But good news is that the IT staff had already been making strides in bringing systems back online since the criminals got their money. Now, you can only imagine what this sort of reinforcement is exactly going to do to other local governments. It could inspire other would-be criminals to attacking our critical infrastructure. You may have heard of what's going on in Baltimore, a much larger city that's been fighting a massive ransomware attack for the past 2 months. They spent over $18 million on recovery. In comparison, hackers there had demanded a ransom of only about $80,000. So in hindsight, it might have cost less just to pay the criminals off. Now here's my takeaway. These guys all suffered from a lack of good, solid data backup. You would think that they would be required to keep a backup, but I guess not. My question is, what does your company's backup and business continuity plan look like? Don't have one? We can help with that. Feel free to reach out. Aloha.